Hey guys, this is CatterPTCG here, and today I'm doing a video on the top 10 expanded decks, because expanded is going to be a huge part of the format now, so I'm going to cover expanded more. Sorry for that noise, it's me opening my soda and my creaky ass chair, but you guys don't care about that. I don't think you could. Yeah, I can't talk. Sorry, my videos are so bad. Number 10 is Trevenant Break. It is super consistent. You can enhance the damage with strong energy, which is really good. Energy acceleration and Carbink, that's really good. There are a lot of fighting support cards. You have the Trevenant Break, Carbink, regular, Landorus EX, Zygarde EX, Karina, Scorched Earth, Focus Sash, Strong Energy, things like that. You have immunity against EXs and Carbink, so that's really good. And EXs are hugely more prevalent in expanded and standard. So, yeah. And it has really good matchups all around. So, yeah. Next is Greninja Break, and I know you guys are tired of me talking about Greninja. It's extremely overwhelming when you get it set up. It is, sometimes it's consistent but also bricky, and I know that's kind of an oxymoron. If you get a good hand, you set up amazingly, and you win. If you don't, you set up horribly and you lose. And Dive Ball is a thing in Expanded. You can play Dive Ball in Expanded. So it's so much more consistent in Expanded than Standard. 8 is Toad Bats. It is super consistent. You can play Trainer's Mail to get your Disruption out faster. It's just so good. Disruptive. You can use lasers and hammers and stuff like that, and it works really well with the deck. In my opinion, it is the best item lock option, right now at least. Crobat is a great sniper. The problem I have with this deck is the damage output isn't that great. That's why it's not a lot higher up on the list. So, yeah. Wait, what? Well, this should be number 7, but it's not, because I'm dumb. Is Vespiquen Flareon. It's consistent. I'm sorry this is so hard to look at. I didn't really realize that when I made it. It hits 2 major weaknesses. It can hit grass and fire weakness. It can attack with just a DCE, and either Vespiquen or Flareon. And Unknown is not only enhancing your damage, but also drawing you a card. So that is super good. Plus Battle Compressor isn't expanded, so you can accelerate damage even more. Number 6 is Electric Raku. This is a more less commonly known deck, but it does a lot of damage. Raku is a mini tank because you have Rough Seas, Fighting for Your Belt, and Shining Body. So yeah, that's really good. Energy acceleration. What Electric's ability is you can attach a electric energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And then, Shining Body, if it has an electric energy, it takes 20 less damage, and for 3 colorless, 50, and 20 more for each electric energy attached to it. So that's a really good attacker, and it hits Yveltal for weakness. Which Yveltal, I don't think is going to be as big anymore because of Archeops being banned, but I still think it's going to be a decent contender. Oh, it also hits Lugia for weakness, but the Decidueye is dead, so, yeah. Number 5 is Mega Rayquaza. Most consistent deck in the format, in my opinion. Just does so much damage so fast. And it's really easy to set up. You, just get a Hoopa and start Rayquaza, and you're basically set up. Shaman plus Hoopa Engine is really powerful. Just a 6-card draw support for the entire deck. And then Delta Evolution, you can turn 1 Mega. With Mega Turbo, Battle Compressor, you can get a turn 1, 240 damage. That is amazing. And I've been trying out this really weird list that I think I already posted. That is mostly based around items. Oh, before I get any further into this list, I've already done a few expanded videos, but I am going to profile all of the other decks on this list as well. So, yeah. Number 4 is Rainbow Road. It's an easy setup deck. You can set up it really easily. You just need a bunch of Pokemon. Ho-Oh plus Ninja Boy is a really good combo. Ho-Oh with a Fairy Energy on it, and then you can Ninja Boy into a Xerneas and Rainbow Force. Does really big amount of damage. Skyfield you can use in Standard or Expanded. And you mainly attack with a 1 prize card attacker. But you're doing, like, 260 damage or whatever. So, yeah. Number 3 is Turbo Darkrai. It is super consistent. Whoa, voice crack. Has a lot of damage. Dark Patch plus Max Elixir plus Restoration is such a good energy engine. And then Battle Compressor is broken in every one of these decks. I think Battle Compressor is gonna get banned soon. I'll explain why in a later video. Dark Patch. Well, Battle Compressor, you can discard, a Darkrai GX, and 2 Dark Energy, or Darkrai GX, a Dark Energy, and a Supporter. You could just, yeah, it's just too good. Number 2 is Night March. I'm not a huge fan of Marshadow GX in this deck, to be perfectly honest. But it's a good heavier attacker. Battle Compressor makes you do so much damage. Attacks for DCE, hits for fighting, psychic, and electric weakness. High power and consistent. And with your baby Night Marchers, your actual Night Marchers, they're 1 prize card attackers that do like 200 damage, so that's pretty darn good. Number 1 is the all-hated Trevenant Break. I don't think this is as good of an item lock variant because with Toad you need a DCE and a Toad. And you don't use a supporter. But with Trevenant you use a supporter and it has to be active. It's still a good disruption, spread damage. Also, in a lot of decks you'd play Jirachi and Mewtwo EX. And now we have both in 1 card in Tapu Lele GX, which is crazy insane. Also, you may wonder what that Tapu Lele is. For a Psychic and a regular energy, you can move damage counters around. So that's really good, especially with Dimension Valley, because you only need 1 energy. And Wally is so good in this deck. Also, I'm going to take a little tour of why Battle Compressor is broken. In this deck, you can Battle Compressor for a Wally and versus Secret, turn 1 Trevenant. In this deck, it's your main damage acceleration. In this deck, it's your main energy acceleration. In this deck, you get Ho-Oh out. In this deck, you can get a Mega Rayquaza out, turn 1 with it. In this deck, it's your energy acceleration with Dino Motor. In this deck, it's your damage acceleration. This deck doesn't really use it much. This deck doesn't really use it much. This deck doesn't really, well, actually, no. You can Battle Compressor away energy and use it for Carbon. So 8 of the 10 decks on this list all use Battle Compressor amazingly. I think it's going to get banned soon. I think that's what's going to get hit on the next quarter ban. I don't want it to, because I think that if it's a card that almost every deck can benefit from, and it's a versatile enough card, I don't think it should get banned. Like Forest of Giant Plants, only grass decks could use that. And with Archeops, only decks that primarily attack with basic Pokemon could use that. Really? Sorry about that. Yeah. So, I think Battle Compressor is way too good. Leave a like if you liked the video, because I'm ending the video. Outro, shitty outro.